Good evening from the first four here in Dayton, Ohio. Well, we just witnessed a wild one to begin the NCAA tournament between the Albany Great Danes and Mount St. Mary's. Well, it certainly has been an up and down year for the Maryland Terrapins. And though they wrapped up their season with a Military Bowl loss to Marshall, they say just getting to a bowl this year means that they're headed in the right direction. We are now about 20 minutes away from the start of this year's NBA draft. Eric Green, of course, got to figure out where he's going to go. The projections say anywhere from 20 to 35. As the Ravens prepare for Super Bowl 47, they say they're doing everything they can to win one for Big Brother. Well, we all did it when we were kids in the driveway, counting down from 5, shooting up a prayer, only to watch the ball sail over the backboard. It's never an easy shot to make, but at Hood College, the Blazers are turning the buzzer beater into an art. At the collegiate level, every time the Shepherd University men have lost the season, they bounce back in a big way in the following contest. As the dominoes keep falling, the landscape of college athletics continues to change as the University of Maryland is officially joining the Big Ten Conference. After just missing a trip to the Super Bowl in last year's AFC Championship, the Baltimore Ravens once again got their shot at the New England Patriots, but this time it was the Ravens that came out on top. They started off 1-4 last year in NEC play. This year 2-2, and again they got hot last year. So this year, start that fire a little earlier. Luke Cooper has been throwing punches for almost his entire life. The former boxing champion stepped into the ring more than 3 decades ago, and still to this day just can't bring himself to leave the gym.
This is where you will find me at, right here. You ask me where I'm at, I will be right here every day.
Cooper got his start here at the Hagerstown Boxing Club, where his immediate dedication to the sport led to winning the National Golden Gloves 2 times before the age of 15. And after winning 80 of his first 100 amateur fights, he eventually entered the ring as a professional.
And now that brings Luke Cooper back to life.
I saw the promise in him when I first met him. He's about 11, 12 years old when I saw him. We ran in the morning, we come back to basic fundamentals, and he did real good.
Now at age 43, it's those fundamentals and experiences Cooper passes on to young up-and-comers.
So you go, come back down there, you go 1, 2, 3, up. What they getting ready to go through, I've been there where they're going through. So if I see a little mistake they doing, I can correct them. But when you come through the doors, you really don't know nothing until you learn. Keep that double jab out there.
But maybe the most important thing Cooper can pass on, how to come back after suffering a knockout blow.
There you go. There you go. Good work, baby, good work. Yeah. Move that head, baby, you got it.
In the summer of 1992, now more than 20 years ago here at Wheaton Park, Luke Cooper was walking home from training at the gym when suddenly a man opened fire in a crowd of people. A moment that changed Luke's life in an instant.
There's a lot of people out, a lot of kids out. God just come out the house and just started random shooting. People was ducking and dodging and running behind trees and running behind cars, and I just happened to get caught in the back.
Never afraid of any opponent he faced in the past, Cooper now came toe-to-toe with his biggest challenge yet, paralysis.
Basically, I feel like I didn't want to live no more, for real. After I knew I wasn't going to box no more, like, well, there goes my dream, there goes my hope, you know what I mean? There goes something I wanted to be in life.
I just accepted it. I mean, there was nothing else to do. You can't look back at that. We couldn't just stop and look, oh my God, he paralyzed. He'll never walk no more, blah, blah, this. He can't do this, he can. I wasn't about all the can't do's. I was all in the can do's.
Originally told by doctors that all 4 of his limbs would be paralyzed, it was what Luke could already do in the ring that strengthened him in the chair.
Because of that body strength he had from boxing, being a boxer, is what helped him to motivate from his waist up.
Now 20 years later, the former champ has never stopped training, always ready for his next fight.
Usually if I shadow box before my fight, my butterflies will go away.
I tease him sometimes. I tell him, when is your match?
And though Cooper never thought he'd have to be carried into the place where he found his stride, the accomplishments he's earned and has passed on to others can never be taken away.
I feel I'm still the champion. I was a champion. I was 2-time Golden Glove champion. South Atlantic Association champion. I'm still fighting to be the champ.
I always ask Jesus if there was one thing he would let me do before I closed my eyes, would it be to see him walk again.
Come on, pick it up.
And until that day comes, Luke Cooper continues to fight on, just like he always has.
Come on.
Zac Glover, WHAG Sports. A very happy Tuesday evening to you. Well, 1 year ago, first-year head coach Jamie and Christian led the Mount St. Mary's men to the NEC title game, beating top-seeded Robert Morris along the way. The Mount would go on to lose to LIU Brooklyn, but a year later, they find themselves in the championship game once again, and they're waiting for them this time. Top-seeded Robert Morris. The Mount with plenty of support on hand, and they came in ready to cause a little Mount mayhem. Julian Norfleet extending the lead with the early deep three. Then Norfleet doing what he does best, attacking the glass, goes coast to coast for the score. No one stops him. Norfleet just taking over the first half, stepping out on the perimeter again, and connects all the way from Emmitsburg. Then please look at where Mr. Norfleet's feet are. A solid 4 or 5 feet beyond the arc. The Mount up by 12, and they weren't slowing down one bit. Will Miller from the corner. Mountaineers up by 20. Are you smelling the upset yet? You probably should. Maintaining a good lead before half. Taylor Danaher finishes from the baseline. Just everything going right for the Mount. The lead shaved down to 10 in the second, but Rashad Wack takes care of that. I'll take all 3 of these. Thank you very much. Then Wack with the steal. Oh, yeah, and the slam on the other end. The Mount wins their 4th NEC championship, their first since 2008, taking down Robert Morris 88-71. So while the Mount was pulling the upset in Moon Township, PA, back in Emmitsburg, the Mount St. Mary's students and fans were having a blast watching their team back home. They gathered at various places, including the Ott House in downtown Emmitsburg, as well as the Student Center on campus, cheering on their Mountaineers. And when the clock hit all zeros, they erupted, as you might imagine, as you can see here, into jubilation on a night all Mountaineers will never forget.
I feel great. You know, it's a great accomplishment for the guys, and I think they're going to do really well. They're going to put up a fight, and this win tonight and the win over Wagner last week just proves that they're in it to win it.
I'm ecstatic right now. This is the greatest moment of my 4 years here. Okay, we're going dancing. Let's go, Mount! Let's go!
You can't beat that. That kid was excited. Why not? Why not? Well, at the high school level, we've reached the final regional rounds in West Virginia with the Washington Patriots looking to ride into states with an undefeated record. Washington, a perfect 23-0 on the year, needing a win against Elkins to advance to the state tournament. Pats up 36-21 already in the second, adding to it. Austin Shields connects on the jumper. Then the kick out goes to Kendall Coles, and that 3-ball splashes down. Washington can also play a little defense. Jerome Jones with the steal, and check out the pass. Whoop! To his twin brother Malik. Easy lay in there. Jerome again looking for Malik, this time on the skip pass. Malik Jones showing off the range. Washington once again just blowing the doors off this thing just before half. Jerome Jones also knows how to stroke it. Man, those twins are awesome. They'd go up into half 58-31, and they'd win it 102-60. Hedgesville on the road at Lewis County, and the Eagles down in the first, but making a run. Kamani King scores off the rebound, and we're all knotted up at 17. Then just before the half, C.J. Burks lays in 2 of his 18 points. Eagles lead by 5 at the break, 24-19. In the third, the Eagles start to take over. Burks with another strong take. Hedgesville up 8 points now, and they would outscore Lewis County 13-3 in the third. Theodore Carter explodes to the hoop. Hedgesville up 15-3. Then in the fourth, Hedgesville puts it away. Deion Taylor corrals the loose ball, puts it home. Hedgesville allows only 9 points total in the second half en route to a 56-28 win. In Maryland, a few of our local high school basketball teams have put themselves in position to potentially bring home a state title by the end of the week. That includes the Walkersville girls. The Lions will meet Patterson Mill tomorrow night, and they say they're expecting to play their best when it means the most.
We're all connected. We all love each other. We're like a huge family, and we're so close. So it's awesome. We've been playing together since like 4th grade. We just all stick together. Like someone puts their head down, we're like, come on, let's go, pick it up.
I think we can defend them and stay in front of them and win the rebound battle. I think we'll be playing for a state championship on Saturday. I mean, I think the kids are loose, and I mean, we're prepared and ready to play tomorrow night for sure.
Not a bad start to what is assured to be a wild week of sports here in the 4th state. That's Check on Sports. We're back right after this.